another.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I know you heard them crickets. That means it is time to kick it, man. So grab your drink and we gonna tell you what we think. You dig? This is the show they call Bald Head Reason. I am your host, Tim Harvey, aka the Boy Wonder. You dig that? I got my partners in the house. I'm gonna talk to them real quick. Big Lev, what's going on, man? How you feeling about them Duke Blue Devils, dog? What's happening?
Representing. What's up? What's going on, good people?
Show you right. Show you right.
What is this episode? What?
30. We're on 30, dog. 3-0. 3-0.
That's a milestone.
It is a milestone, dog. It is a milestone. We're gonna shoot this thing to them live here pretty soon, dog. They don't know, they ain't ready for us. And we got a surprise for y'all coming soon. I can't tell y'all what it is yet, but y'all stay tuned because we're gonna bust y'all in the head with it on the air. Just stay tuned. It's coming though. All right. Over one. What's going on? You man, you back there on the back, boy. He done, over one and got off of us real quick. Well, we're gonna go on to Ando. Ando, what's up, dog? What's happening?
What's happening, Captain?
Y'all got me, man. Y'all got me.
Yeah, we got you, dog. You sideways, but we got you, dog. We got you, but you are sideways. There you go, my man. Welcome back, dog. We thought you was lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying?
This AT&T, man. I'm about to get them some doggone bad reviews, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, I got like a whatchamacallit right there, man. Extender right there.
I got AT&T, dog, and AT&T stands for it's about to turn terrible. You know,
man, terrible.
Yes,
I thought I'd come outside today, man, and enjoy this weather, man. Watching this little this Maryland and South Carolina game, man, and wait for my Lady Tigers to get cracking. And shoot, man, yeah, we ready to do this show now, baby.
We're about to get popping. Watch dog. Talk to me, baby. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, y'all got a killer. I got the old killer back there barking. You know, he barking at people coming in the house, but go out there to the pit. But he back there, boy. That old watchdog ain't, he ain't gonna do nothing but lick you up and down once he come in though. He ain't do nothing else.
Ain't stopping.
But he bark. He give you a warning though. But man, hey, I hope y'all ready for the night. Cause we got some things to talk about. We're gonna get off our head and make me spin. For all you fellow bald-headed individuals out there, we hope we go put some smoke on your head and have your head steaming like you out there on just finished a 2-mile spirited run in the early morning hours, and you see that steam coming off the top of your head. That's what we plan on doing today.
Time out, Tim.
Yeah.
Time out. I'm just gonna say, cut. Look, first you got Obi falling off the porch, coming back with the screen all jacked up, right in the middle of, of my introduction. And then you got Watchdog over there in the goddamn kennel, man. I don't know what the hell going on. He at the Humane Society right now or what, dog? You fellas okay, bro? Y'all know we live now. Y'all know we recorded, right? You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining.
Hey, like old boy said, oh, it ain't my fault.
Did I do that?
Hey, well, we're here with the old school. Well, this is Bald Head Reason. We all gonna say it in unity. What's up? All right, so man, we like that. We want y'all to subscribe, man. Follow us, subscribe, man, on YouTube. Down here reading on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button, man. We also on Spotify, man. If you want to ride your car, and we can do it to you in your ear hole. Woo! Check it out, man. Provo, Ununited is on fire. You need to go out there and get that book, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, man. We trying to approach that bestseller list, man. So I want to thank all y'all for y'all support, man. Cause we creeping up on that thing right now, man. That book is going crazy out there in these streets, and I appreciate every bit of it. You understand? I appreciate every bit of it, man. Love. I definitely appreciate that. Put it out there. It ain't about me. It ain't about none of that. It's about the message. I'm telling you right now, you get in that book, man, you read it, man, you can get you some stuff that you can take away from that. For real talk, man. It's available everywhere. Go check that out. All right, fellas. Bald Head Reason. We're going to get started, man. We're going to kick our first segment off with what we call the head lead. All right, we're going to jump right into it, fellas. The last conflict fought on U.S. soil was the Civil War, okay? Should it come to that, are we prepared to face them challenges? Ando, are we prepared for that?
Some could say the Civil War, some could say the Civil Rights Movement. But I will tell you, I
I
don't know.
like that. I like that. I like that.
I don't know if we prepared, bro. I really don't. Who am I gonna fight? Because you're gonna have these extremist militias from the left and the right fighting each other.
Yeah.
Okay. And then only way I'm getting involved is it spills over in my yard, affects, my family. And I think that's how probably a lot of, African American folks feel about it. But I tell you what, it ain't gonna be this. It ain't gonna be like it was before. We all got guns now. I mean, we all got guns and AT4s and Claymore mines and automatic everything they got advantages they think they have that they had back in the day. Everybody got that now.
Yeah. True that.
So yeah, it's gonna look real stupid. I mean, I hope it doesn't come to that. I really do. I hope cooler heads and better minds prevail, but the people that are at the top that makes a decision, unfortunately, don't speak all the time for the majority. They have, their own little self-interest, and they know how to, incite fear, cause disruptions. Back in the day, right after Reconstruction, when on paper, blacks was freed after 1865, they still had a foothold on us. Where could we go, right? They just start calling us indentured servants. And, I'm thinking about that and how we progressed through Jim Crow era. Weren't allowed to work only in service industries and things of that nature. And we went through that civil rights movement, which started long before Dr. King, 40, 50 years before him. He just was the guy that, that took it across, the finish line, if you will.
Sure, you're right.
But we've gone, we fought through all of that. And, I'll even go as far as to say, we had African Americans fighting in the war and come back and couldn't enjoy the educational benefits that were promised to us. Life-changing things, land ownership, passing along generational wealth. Because we still had leaders in government that made people feel like, we were getting something for nothing. So you had a lot of Black communities that rose up and that was self-sufficient, but each and every time there was a rumor or something of, somebody disrespecting, a white woman, and then there were riots and then murders and lynching and all that stuff and burning up cities. And you can go look up and see how many Black towns are under lakes right now.
Yes. Yes.
Like
we got one here local.
In Georgia, lakes that we fished as kids growing up.
Got one here local.
No clue about. So I said all of that.
Yes.
Just to say, we have better means and ways of defending ourselves. We have this thing called internet now where people can communicate, where you just can't shut people off as before. And there's more information as well as weaponry available. Now, I'm not trying to get out there and do nothing, but I'm telling you right now, this is not 1865. It's not 1932.
You better believe that.
It's none of that. So I just think, we need to stop inciting fear. And our current administration needs to stop writing executive orders, rolling back laws of what they were during the Jim Crow era, making people feel comfortable and froggy enough to jump in a place that they're not going to be able to recover from because it's not that time anymore. And that's my piece on that.
Good deal. One follow-up question before I let you go. Well, I'll ask it at the end. We'll poll it when I come in. I'll come back to you. Okay. Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off of what Ando said, man. We're in different times now, and with everything that's going on with the current administration, man, he's trying to set us back to times where we have no basically rights whatsoever, Will a civil war, happen in this country? It may not. I don't know. I can't really predict the future, but the way it's going now with the complete division that's going on, it seemed like it's going to happen. Is there a fear of the browning of America? I mean, you're now rolling out laws like, AKA Florida. They're rolling out child labor laws. They're trying to roll them back to 14-year-olds working overnight.
Saw that. That's
And
ridiculous.
with you eliminating the Department of Education and bringing it back to the states.
Crazy.
We know that governor is pretty much hand in hand with what Donald Trump is doing.
So in South Carolina.
Yeah. You already implemented the Stop Woke Act, so you're taking away a lot of education from the brown and black kids. Let's be honest. You're taking that away from those kids. So now with you rolling back those child labor laws, that's that plantation logic now we're talking about. You're taking education away from these kids, and it's going to affect. You're going to have those rich kids, and when I say rich kids, I'm talking about every ethnicity there is. Including us. We got some rich kids ain't gonna go out there and do whatever. But the kids that's underprivileged, now those kids they got to survive now. So what they gonna do? They're gonna be the ones doing all that crazy labor. You allowing kids, 14, 15, 16-year-olds to work overnight. Bro, what's that telling you? Yeah. That is crazy.
It is.
And I just don't understand, man, how people can sit back and say, hey, I really support what this guy is doing right now, and call yourself a true American. And it's ridiculous, man. And I think, when it all boils down to it, man, if the next year and a half, if we don't get Congress to flip, bro, we're gonna have a rough 2 years after that, man. Yeah. And hopefully they don't bow down and lick his boots, man, and change this constitution, man, where we're up shit creek without a paddle. And just like Ando said, man, we got all access to all kind of stuff now, man. You know what I'm saying? Internet, you know what I'm saying? We practice our Second Amendment rights too, just like everybody else.
You better believe it.
And I'm well equipped with mine. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, say you want to come through on this part of town, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you better have a good relationship with Jesus. And I ain't talking about Spanish. I'm talking about Jesus. Because you're going to see him, dog. That's all I got, man.
That's a bet. All right. Hey, so what's going? Hey, Jesus, you gonna go? I gotta pray to Jesus, man. I'll tell you that right now, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. What it is, man? Big Lil, the last conference following U.S. soil, man, was Civil War, man. Should it come to that? We ready for that or what?
No, that's a hard no. Nah, we're not ready for it. It's just so many different factions, man. This country is so splintered right now. I mean, so separated right now that we're not ready for it. I know some people, with the big head probably think they're ready for it. All right. They probably think they're ready for it, but we're not ready for that. I'm not just talking about the people that would be doing the fighting. I'm talking about, nobody here right now has witnessed that type of doggone, fighting and blood and they ain't witnessed that, man. So some of these people that's supporting what's going on right now and thinking that it's all gravy or everything's all good, they'll be in for a rude awakening, man. And it's gonna be some things happening that it's gonna be a shock to their system. You know what I mean? So we're not ready for it. Matter of fact, hey, I know we're talking about a civil war here. We're not ready for any type of conflict on this land.
No.
We ain't ready for none.
No.
because
None.
we easy pickings right now, man. I'm sure people, I'm switching gears a little bit. I'm sure some of these countries sitting back looking like, well, dang, these guys sending their war plans over text message, and and
Yeah.
then they lying about it. There's some countries sitting
Oh.
back right now licking they chops, man. China and Russia, they licking. Well, maybe not Russia so much. Kind of tied up right now, but China, they licking their lips right now, man. They like, yeah, these cats a joke, man. They a joke. They don't even know how to talk about the war, how to get their stuff together without putting out. Look like oh,
Everybody. They
look
done
like
fired everybody. They can tell them that we coming. You know what I'm saying?
look like OB team right now, man. Old JV team or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we ain't even ready for that. So we definitely not ready. This country, although people dug in on both sides. Ain't nobody changing sides at this point. Yeah, it's clear to see
No.
nobody changing sides at this point. If you are anti-Trump, I know I ain't changing. I ain't gonna speak for everybody. I know I ain't changing sides because I've
Changing
seen
either.
enough to know, and everybody has. Even some of the people that I'm disappointed in, some of the people that like everybody on this panel right now, we know people that we thought were solid people, but we see them supporting this garbage that's going on right now. And if they're not supporting it,
Facts.
they quiet about it, which is just as bad. They
Which is
quiet about it.
worse to
They
me.
not.
It's worse to me.
Yeah, I got people that I know, man, that I'm so disappointed in them because all this time, yeah, you don't need to be the most vocal about it, but you can say something when you see this stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, as far as being ready for it, they sitting back now thinking that it can't happen because none of that has happened during our time here. So it's like it's called almost like it's unfathomable. They can't see that it's gonna happen, but it can. And just like Obi-Wan said, man, when we have this midterm election, if it don't go like it's supposed to go, it can go south real quick. And I think it will because now people almost kind of like dealing with it right now. But we're seeing all this crazy stuff going on, all these crazy executive orders and all that. Like, so we kind of just dealing with it. But 2 years from now, if this stuff is going on, think about all the changes and all the damage and all of the negativity that can be pointed towards people that look like you and me, people that look like us. Think about all that can be done. People ain't gonna go for that. People not gonna go for that. I think right now a lot of people saying, "Hey, let's make it to this midterm," and we're starting to see some of these town halls, go south for Trump's followers and whatnot. We're starting to see that change, and so I think people kind of holding out hope. But if that don't change with this midterm, a civil war is easily, it can easily happen. So man, we're not ready. We're just not ready for it.
Talk.
Hey, well, yeah, hey, fellas, I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of points y'all done made, like, we not ready. And I was ready to say, no, we're not ready because of the simple fact that a lot of folk, the 90-some% of this country has never experienced that type of conflict or seen it or seen the devastation behind a conflict like that. For this panel, and for many like us, we can talk about what we done seen.
Right.
And how you're living through that type of conflict and devastation after a conflict like that.
Yeah.
As far as us in the U.S. or Americans, where you see it at? In the cinema. You're looking at it in the cinema. The movie Home, that movie that's probably gonna be a series at one point. Home, what is it? Homestead, kind of throws you into this particular topic that we talking about. It's fun because of, and hey, my bad, Ando. It happened out there on the East Coast, on the West Coast when the little boat rolled up in, and it was a couple. They went from here. They had a little fishing boat. I'm thinking the movie started. I thought they was just fishing, but it turned out when the Coast Guard rolled up on them, I'm like, oh, something ain't right. And the son run down there to the bottom of the boat, and the dad talking about, do it, just do it. And you look at the movie, this dude got they got a nuke in the bottom of the boat, detonated. It said we'll be martyrs, but who you gonna be martyrs for? Because for us, for the Western world, they devastated the Western world, and it started that kind of unrest. It's kind of what we at, in a sense, kind of what we at now with the particular climate we in, dealing with the people we dealing with. We're dealing with some foolishness. And a lot of folks, and like we said, that done disappointed us, that we know, and you look at them and you just don't understand what rationale and where their mind was at when they thought about that this was the best course of action for them and thinking that this dude was best for the country. Well, and then now they're starting to see and starting to understand what is the terminology, the FAFO, the acronym FAFO, they FAFO right now, and they realize like, hey, I done made a grave mistake.
Right.
Yeah.
You all alluded to the fact that they talked about the doggone town halls that's going on. All these town halls going around right now, that's happening right now. You look at what's happening, who in those town halls, it ain't a lot of us. But they in there going off. They are losing it because of what they thought was going to be beneficial to them. It's not what it is.
But they look
right?
stupid. They look stupid.
They looking very
look
stupid. And now they finding out that, oh man, the potential ramifications of what's going on and the stuff that they keep doing. And you run around talking about now we're going to cut 10,000 jobs from the CDC and Health and Human Service. We're going to go from 10 regional offices to 5 regional offices. I'm like, hold on, man. We got outbreaks of measles and everything else going on. And you talking about cutting Health and Human Services? Are we serious right now? Are we serious? Are you even thinking about that? Because when I look at you and every time I see you get up there, you look crazy. You look like you're supposed to be in a mental health ward because you up there, you spitting stupidness on. And we decided to approve as the court, you decided to go ahead and validate this guy as a valid person to be in charge of Health and Human Service. Are we crazy? Even his family told y'all that dude is crazy.
His family
and we
members rolling
still
over
went
their
that
grave.
route.
Right.
His family members rolling over their grave. Got to be, man.
They like, man.
Spoke about affairs.
I'm telling you, man, I think I'm on an episode of Doctor Who right now. We in the tortoise right now. That boy, he's spinning that mud. We done went everywhere. I done came out like, hold up. Boy, he jumped back in that mud quick. Oh, these people here screwed up. They don't even know what they're doing. Let me get up out of here. He done restarted the tortoise and took off. Because he realized we done lost our level of our mind. Because nobody in this country is ready for no civil war to occur again.
No.
Or to happen on U.S. soil, because it's not going to be the same. It's like Ando said, it's like no said, Obi-Wan said, you roll up on my property, talking about you go do whatever. You see this sign? What does that sign say?
No trespassing.
Yeah. So I found out in my area, right? I even got no soliciting signs on my door, but they still ring my doorbell. But come to find out, the popo say, hey, you ain't got no trespassing sign, so we can't do nothing. You see what I got right now?
Yeah, that's right.
I got no private property, no trespassing. So roll yourself on up on here.
I got me one of them all-in-ones, dog. I got me all-in-one. No soliciting, no trespassing. You know what I'm saying? Go and get up out of here with that.
I'm going to give you 2 of them. I'm going to tell you, reading is fundamental. So when I come out there and I'm talking like, and you looking like, hey, nothing. You saw that sign?
Yeah.
Coming out there with that long rifle.
Huh?
Get out my property, boy.
Hey, get out my property.
Come out there with that musket on it.
So then you looking at me talking about, hey, I'm gonna go what's it, Braveheart on him. I'm gonna go brave.
So this is my thought on it, man. My thought is this, man. I don't think that the country can survive it. Me, honestly, I just don't think they can survive.
We won't.
Because you don't have like every white person is not against black people and every black person is not against.
I agree with that 100%.
And that's right. And every black person is not against white people or Hispanic or Asian. It's not that. It's more, believe it or not, of people of just regular Americans out there. Because see, it ain't just racial right now. It's also economic war as well. So you got billionaires and people that's got 3 teeth in their mouth out there that's riding with Trump. That's who he got riding with. So the middle class are the people that are caught in the middle, the everyday Americans that's out there. You know what I'm saying? That's fighting in the middle. But
Man,
we outweigh both of those numbers. You know, there's only a few billionaires, and there's only so many poor white people that's out there that's loyalist to him that think they're gonna do him so good they have no connection to. You know, this dude ain't got nothing to do with you or poor black families for that for speak economic. You know, because you know you got black Trumpers out there too. You know, so I want to make that
you
clear.
do. You do.
So it's an economic war too. So it's about rhetoric. It's about how can I influence people and all that. But you know, the country can't survive that. The country won't survive that because, like y'all said before, you know, all of us have seen that up close and personal more times than we would like to share with the audience. We've seen that up close and personal. The everyday, the day-to-day in and outs of combat and casualties and attrition and
Man,
things that
they
happen
had no
during that.
idea,
That'd
bro.
be, I'm telling you, that's catastrophic, and people you can't imagine that, and I can't even explain it to you unless you've been through that. So I don't think we're going to survive that. But you know, but I will say this right here on a lighter note. What the country's going through right now, when they going through them town halls and they go, oh my, we're going through all this other stuff. Well, let me tell y'all something. What y'all got was a taste of what we call being black. Okay.
I'll let your boy say it again.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Say it for the people. Hey, say
what
it
the
for the
country
people.
going through right now, dog, we call that being black. That's why
Say it
black
for the
people
little
sitting
people.
back chilling like, oh, so now y'all know what it feels like for a joker to be running up on you and taking your jobs without warning and taking away your stuff. And you know, you don't work no job for 15 years. You walk in there and they tell you fired and they tell you they cutting your education, they cutting your daycare. We call that shit being black. Okay, we've been going through that forever. So that's why black people ain't stressing about it because we used to this
That's
shit.
why we ain't out there marching. They tell me y'all gonna
That's what
come
I'm
out and
saying. We
march.
better
Heck
equip. We
no,
ain't
they
doing
ain't
no
coming
more
out with
damn
you. I'm gonna
marching.
sit back here and eat some popcorn and watch this shit.
Yeah, we ain't doing no more marching. We ain't doing no more damn marching. We ain't doing no more damn marching. We're gonna sit back now and we're gonna let y'all see what it feel like to be black. And then you can start feel how it is when we see stuff on our side. This is what we call. And for my white friends out there, listen, this ain't no shot at nobody. I'm just telling y'all 100. I mean, look, we can tiptoe around things, but I believe in being candid. Okay, there it is a difference, and we all know that. Okay, so we all Americans. When I say all Americans, I'm talking about white, black, and all that. I'm talking about the people that's caught in the middle class, like we are. That's the people that give a damn about America. These poor white people that's out there that's voting for Trump don't have no idea, no contact with him, and these billionaires. That's the two that's fighting all this BS. Okay, but it's gonna all come to an end. It's gonna all come to an end. It's gonna
It's
crash and burn.
yeah, it's
It's
just
gonna crash and burn. You know, he doing all this and everybody panicking. All I'm telling you, just sit back and wait. Because as soon as it start affecting somebody that voted for him, and they start to feel like, man, this dude ain't crap. And then they gonna go back to the polls and they gonna do what they gotta do.
that's what's happening.
In
That's
the midterms, that's what's
yeah,
gonna happen.
and
So,
not just
and like you said, Watchdog, yeah,
not
go ahead, yeah.
not just the midterms, man. They just had an election in Pennsylvania. I believe it was Pennsylvania, governor election, man. And this place had been Republican for a long time. I forget the exact county or parish or whatever they call it up there in Pennsylvania, but this person, that area that was voting, they elected this Democrat. You know, they elected this guy, man. That place hadn't been Democrat for a long time, but they elected him because of what they're seeing now. And so I'm hoping that that's just a precursor for what's going to
That's a
happen.
wave. Starting
Yeah,
a wave.
yeah, that's
It's
starting the
coming.
way.
It
Yeah,
goes in waves. It
so,
goes in waves. You know, they made this all about the attack on the black woman. Basically, this campaign. That's what that was all about. The attack on the black woman, and she's not confident enough. Even though the black woman is the most intelligent species on Earth, that's fact. That's not fiction. That's not racial. That's not sending no thing. That is fact. You can Google that. Anybody can Google that. I don't care what color you are. The most intelligent species on this earth is the black woman. The most educated black person on this earth is the black woman. That's fact. Okay, so you can Google that. You can do whatever. You can get mad. I don't give a damn. I'm just telling you what the real deal is. Okay, that's just the truth. Okay, so it was an attack on a black woman. We're not being political on here, like I said many times, as all these other brothers are. We're all independents on here, but we got to
yeah,
call it what it is. The people that's in the house right now, that's sitting up in the seat, are the people that we got to hold accountable. And this dude is running a damn muck, and that's just fact. Okay, we're gonna put that to bed with that. I'm gonna leave that. But what you said, Watchdog, I'm gonna roll to the next segment. You talking about the people roll up on you? Go back to good who that peeping in my window? Blah.
Hey, you
Nobody
see?
now.
Hey,
Nobody now.
hey, boy, hey. I done gave you I done gave you a warning.
Now. Nobody now. You know what I'm saying?
I gave you a
All
warning.
right. Okay, fella, we're gonna roll into this or that. Our second segment called this or that, man. Check it out, man. We're gonna jump right into it. Fellas, back in the day, man. Now we all, we 70s, we 70s babies in here. All of us are 70 something in this thing right here. So now when you coming up, man, did you want your old cold mellow yellow or Mountain Dew? Okay, I'm gonna start with you, Leah.
Man, I'm gonna put it out there now, dog. I had an addiction. I had a bad addiction, dog. Hey, hey,
Share with us, dog. Share with us. We're in the meeting right
hey,
now. We're in the meeting
hey,
right now.
I ain't too long past getting over it either, dog. I'm talking about I had this thing up until about 5 years ago, maybe a little less than that. But hey, like they say when you get out them drugs, man, I had to wean myself, off of it, dog. But the
On
Mountain
that
Dew,
dude. Use
hey,
on
the
that dude.
Mountain Dew,
Use on that. Use on that dude, wasn't you?
yeah, I was on that dude, man. I was doing the dude. I was doing the dude hard, man. Hey, hey, I used to talk myself into. I'm driving somewhere, man. I think I need some caffeine, but I really don't. But I'm
Yeah.
talking myself in. Hey, I need to stop and get me old Mountain Dew, man, so I can make the trip. But I ain't really sleepy. I just want me old Mountain Dew, man. Want me old cold Mountain Dew and old pack of nabs while I'm on the road. So, hey, for me, yeah, it was the Mountain Dew, dog. And I'm talking about from early on, young years, teenage years, up until about 45, 46 years old, man. And it took everything to get off of it.
He's on
Every-
that dude bad. He's on that dude.
yeah, I was on it bad, dog. It was calling me, dog. It was calling me like old Pookie, for real. It was calling me, but I'm off of it now. I ain't had one now, probably in back. I know I sound like old crackhead right now, but I've been clean. I've been clean for about 6 or 7 years now, man. But that
What?
little time period before that, I was struggling
What?
bad. I was struggling. I've been clean for 6 or 7 years.
You went to rehab on Mountain Dew?
Hey, so when we do this live show. Don't nobody don't bring no dude to the live show, dog. We do this.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. You said you been clean. You been
I've been clean, dog. I've been clean for about 6 or 7 years. Hey, but I also said when we had this live show, don't one of y'all Negroes bring no Mountain Dew. I mean, don't bring no Dew up into the live show, dog. Don't do it to me because
Hey,
I'm gonna drink it if you show up with it.
we can't speak for the fans.
I'm gonna have old relapse. I'm gonna,
I'm gonna get you one of them tokens, dog. Been clean 30 days.
I was on it bad, real bad. Mhm.
You know that do with that mellow yellow, dog.
Man, who we talking? Ando?
Oh, it's on me.
Yeah.
Hey, look here, dog. That's a good one right there, bro. I'm gonna tell you right
Yeah.
now. That's a good one right there. Because that dude is like crack in a
Crack,
can.
straight crack.
Yeah, dog. I can understand what my man Lev is going through, man. I always been a mellow yellow dude though, bro. I mean, I love mellow yellow, but the difference between the mellow yellow and the Mountain Dew is that the Mountain Dew held his flavor and his bite a little longer, didn't go flat as fast, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I was a mellow yellow dude through and through, man. Love mellow yellow, but you know, once you get on that crack right there, though, dog, man, you got to get a coin. I have a case for you. I have a case for you when we meet in person, Lev,
Nah,
man.
don't do that to me. Don't set me up like that, dog. Because I'm gonna drink it.
but I'm going with my mellow yellow though, man. I know it don't keep as long, man. But if you got it ice cold, it's good to go. Even though I like both of them, I'm gonna go with Mellow Yellow. I'm passing the Mountain Dew, man, because I don't want to be up for 3 days. I thought I made it to my destination. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go to sleep when I get there.
You said what Mountain Dew? What Mountain Dew? What Mountain Dew? What Mountain Dew? What dog? What dog? You rock with that Mellow Yellow or that Mountain Dew, dog?
Man, I'm sorry, man. I gotta go do the do, baby. I gotta do the do. I gotta do the do. Hey, I give me one every now and then because when you pass by, it's like, come on back over here.
I'm waiting on you.
See you. Hey, that boy call you. Don't make me call your ass again. Man, where you can walk by that cooler and I don't know what it is about that green bottle with that word, that capital M and that capital D.
Calling me.
Hey, you done fell back to New Jack City. He keep calling me. I don't know what's going on, but it just keep calling me, Pookie. that Mountain Dew gonna get you, baby. Hey, it's not only gonna get you, but it's gonna get you to your destination 3 times over. Boy, you're gonna be wild for sound.
Awake.
When you crash,
awake. You ready to do whatever, dog?
Yes, sir. Man. I gotta do the do, man. It do take you through life experiences. It make you not miss
do was Red Bull before Red Bull.
Yes, indeed. The do gonna let you know. It ain't let you miss nothing. So you gotta go do the do.
You Mellow Yellow? I'm gonna do, dog. Which one?
Man, let me tell you, dog. Mellow Yellow, I ain't never really never really messed with that.
You didn't mess with him,
man. When you do the do, and now they got them different flavors now, man.
Ooh,
but I ain't never messed with them. I ain't never messed with them different flavors, man. Because some of that stuff like it's kind of addicted.
Kinda.
You know what I'm saying? So
you had that blue one?
Yeah. So I ain't never had the blue one, man. I had that red one though.
Boy, hey. Hey, boy, that blue one over some slushy, over some crushed ice.
Y'all sound like Pimp C. A pastor the great one bought me a red.
But man, let me tell you, man, that Mountain Dew, man. Hey, when it's like once you get hooked on it, man, it's like it's hard to come off of it, man. I seen some very senior brothers, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man, I need a Mountain Dew, man. Like, you gotta have I gotta have that Mountain Dew.
I gotta have that Mountain Dew. Man, hey, and 2 liters used to be the thing.
Yeah.
But when I still see people with 2 liters sitting on their desk, I'm like, dude,
man,
why you got a 2 liter of Mountain Dew on your desk?
Bro, you got a problem. You need some counseling, y'all.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
You got some serious issues there, big player.
Dog.
Mountain Dew for me, man.
It's Mountain Dew. I'm gonna tell you, dog. I ain't never get into the Dew. I ain't never get into it because I was scared of it, dog. And I ain't really drink Mellow Yellow like that. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go Mellow Yellow because I was scared of that Dew, dog. I seen them boys drinking that Mountain Dew in the morning, man, and smoking them Marlboro. And I'm like, I don't want no parts of it, dog. Cause that Dew got them boys bad out here,
but
man.
Them boy wild sound, boy. They wild for sound.
Them boys were ready at 6 in the morning, dog. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick. Me and old Over-One, man, we had a commander, dog.
Oh Lord.
He was little old fella, man. Dude about 5'6", man. Little old fella. That boy coming there, man, before we get ready to go. Before PT, he damn near dead, dog. You gotta check his you damn near gotta check his pulse, dog. I thought this motherfucker was damn near dead. You know what I'm saying? That boy going there and hit about 2 or 3 of them Mountain Dew, dog, and the dude will run from Friday to Sunday, dog. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about just running like something wrong with him, dog. Like he is on that thing, dog.
Yeah. That boy done plugged up 2 Energizer batteries.
Yeah.
No, it's like he was shooting up or something. I'm like, this dude is tripping, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That do it.
And I used to have to reel him in because I was on first on. I'm like, hey, bro, hey, look, dude, I'm 40. You know, at the time I was 40. I'm like, I'm 40. Okay. Well, I don't know what you trying to prove, but message is received. I ain't doing it. Okay. I'm gonna be with the fallouts. Going back there and go get them, dog. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and run all you want, dog.
Hey, here go my dog.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Real quick, Tim. Look, man, I had an XO before I retired, man. He was having all kind of health problems, man, with his liver and all, and his blood, and all kinds of stuff. And it was because of Mountain Dew. He had a habit. He had been drinking a case to a case and a half a day, and he'd been doing it for
Damn.
12, 15 years now.
What?
I feel him though.
Yeah. Every time you seen him, he had Mountain Dew in his hand.
Hey.
Instead of coffee first thing in the morning, he had Mountain Dew in his hand. And
If you need to go get a certificate made, man.
Hey, I wasn't that bad with it. But I was on the way. Dog.
We're just playing drums, dog. His heart was his heart was like the Hawaii 5-0 theme, dog. Boom, 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 boom.
Liv got a coin. Liv got a coin.
Yeah, Liv got a coin. Okay, so he's doing good. We're gonna applaud Liv.
Yeah,
he's 30 days sober, dog.
We need to go and change this subject real quick.
Good job, Liv.
I'm on that Moscato now.
That's right. Hey, I'm rocking with the butler right now. Okay, all right. So we're gonna move on, dog. So we're gonna jump back to Good Times. Good Times is a good show, dog. It's a good show. It's hard for me to get up off that thing, but I had another segment for y'all, man. So who was the man on that, dog? Was it Sweet Daddy Williams or was it my man Lenny? And I got plenty. All right, I'm gonna go with you, Obi-Wan. Which one was who the biggest pimp, dog?
Nah, you know, Sweet Daddy didn't play, man. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Daddy was all about cracking heads, man, if he ain't had his money, you know what I'm saying? And he always had his two bodyguards, man. Was it Bubba? But not Bubba, but what's his name, man? The old football player, man.
Yeah.
And the other cat. But I'm gonna tell you, man, Lenny had, man, bro, you never know what he pull out that doggone out that rabbit, man. Yeah. And then on top of that, man, when he walk off, he's always brushing himself off, dog. You know what I'm saying? But mine is Lenny, man. You know, Lenny was overall pimp, player, hustler.
Bad man, dog. Lenny, watch, dog. Was it Lenny or was it Sweet Daddy Williams?
Man, hey, since y'all y'all know how I do it, man. I'm gonna have to roll with this one right here in a second. But hey, y'all know what happened.
Are you Johnny? Sweet Daddy Williams owns 3 apartment houses, 2 Cadillacs, and a Lincoln. He never worked a day in his life and ain't never been to jail. He's the same dude that got shot 5 times and ran 7 miles to the hospital.
That boy done pulled something out the woodwork.
But that boy go to the sound bites on you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so I had to hit you with it, let you know what Sweet Daddy was he was the doggone 50 Cent in his back in the day. Mm-hmm. And not only did he took himself to the hospital after getting shot 5 times. Ran, matter of fact.
Sweet Daddy, man. JJ boy, you in trouble.
Boy, Sweet Daddy, man. Come on now. Holla at your boy. Wait, okay. Hey. What Lenny do? Lenny just got somebody put his coat on for him and backed out on a smooth jam. He went on out the apartment complex. Say, don't be putting my name out there.
Sweet Daddy. Okay, all right then. Ando, Sweet Daddy or Lenny?
Well, you know, Lenny got plenty, bro. So let me tell you something.
Lenny got plenty.
What you need, man? You need to go watch, man. You know what I'm saying? You need a pot, you know what I'm saying, that you can use for 30 years. I got it right here, man. You need a bracelet. I got it right here, big dog. I got your latest sneaker. Lenny got plenty. Let me open the other side of my jacket, bro, and let me show you something real quick. I got the discount stuff down here at the bottom. But if you really want to please your lady, you know what I'm saying, right here is where you want to be. Lenny got plenty, man. So it's obvious, man. My answer is, look, man.
Lenny.
Much respect to Sweet Daddy. You're right, dog. He was the 50 Cent of back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Well, Sweet Daddy had the money, baby. Sweet Daddy had them Cadillacs.
Lenny had that hyena on, dog. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Lenny came up there with that hyena on, dog. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Lenny came up with that hyena on, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that, dog. You
Nah,
can't be
nah.
mad at that.
I can't be mad. You know, I'm Lenny, dog. I'm Lenny.
You team Lenny. All right. Well, look, it wasn't, man. Team Lenny too, dog. I'm team Lenny. Even though I like Sweet Dad, JJ boy, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I like this. And look, and Sweet Daddy also played the postman on That's My Mama, dog. You know what I'm saying? So he was a bad man. He was a bad man. But I'm gonna go with Lenny, dog.
exactly
'Cause
why
Lenny,
I went with Sweet Daddy. He was versatile, baby.
he was versatile, but
He
Lenny,
versatile.
Lenny said,
Hey,
if you can't get it, I got plenty. If you, and see, Lenny didn't need no bodyguard. Lenny didn't need no bodyguard, dog.
Yep.
Lenny probably had a bodyguard in his coat, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because he's bad like that, dog.
Y'all,
Any
y'all
man,
selling. Hey, go ahead. I'm
dog,
sorry.
any man that can wear a hyena in Chicago, dog, in the middle of winter and walk around and open that jacket up and he got bed pans and pots and all that, you a bad man, dog. You know.
Man.
Yeah, y'all selling Lenny short though, man. Lenny, hey, we all know he always had the product, but Lenny was wearing the product too. Lenny, you ain't never seen Lenny come in there looking slight. Now Lenny came in there wearing the product and
Lenny
opened that.
was Stacey Adams on and all that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Show me one episode where Lenny wasn't clean.
Lenny
Lenny
was clean, dog.
Lenny
Now,
was always clean.
Sweet Daddy
hey,
did have a hat with the feathers in it. Now
yes,
that's what
hey.
Sweet.
So essentially, y'all telling me y'all going with this dude right here.
Anybody ever mentions one word to me that they heard about Sweet Daddy showing some kindness, baby, I'm gonna come back here and really raise hell. You understand me?
That's Sweet Daddy, baby.
the boy got that flower on that jacket.
That boy a bad man, dog. That's a bad man right there, dog. That's a bad man. But I'm still going Lenny. I'm still going Lenny, dog.
What?
All right.
Well, y'all better quit slipping on Sweet Daddy. Whatever.
All right. Hey, so y'all know what the time it is.
Hey, huh?
All right, here we go right here, man.
Hey, hold on one second.
Pew pew.
So why here in the intermission? All right, so check it out. So who y'all ready with, man? Pierre or Debbie Allen? All right, no pedals. What's going on, over one?
Hey, inquiring minds want to know.
Let me tell you guys something here. Back
Well, you
in
notice
the
his
day,
voice change? You know,
Back-
y'all notice his voice?
back
That's
back
what
in
it-
the day, you
that's
know,
that
I
alter-
used when I grew up, I was always, you know,
Oh, you
I
trying to
think
keep
her
it
name was
professional.
I think her name was Foxy Brown, I think it was. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
quite debonair, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying?
more like brown, that more like sweet, light brown sugar, huh?
His wife is 10 feet away, dog.
Boy, hey,
I
boy,
know
he,
she on the other side of the
yeah, I know.
other
That's why
spot
you
over
really
there, you
can't
know
say
what I'm
nothing. We
Hey,
know.
who that
Hey,
standing right behind you?
saying? So you
hey,
know,
we need you to
Who
pick
that
up sign language.
hey,
We need you to pick up sign language so you can
I
say
can't
what's
hear
up.
you. I can't hear who you chose, man, and why. Can you speak up a little bit?
Who?
PG.
Hey, are you talking about the TV show? The rating?
Holla.
Why this is always a very quick segment, dog? I don't understand why. we gonna go right on to it, dog. PG or DA. Fab Grill, Debbie Allen.
You asking me?
Who up?
Pew pew.
Who up?
Yeah, hey, you're losing your sound. Your sound ain't coming through.
I'm up.
Fab Grill
Can you hear me now?
or Debbie Allen.
Oh,
Go ahead,
hey,
watch dog.
hey, I'm hold on. Oh, they have a sound. I had an alert at the perimeter.
You ring one off, dog. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
boy, hey, somebody, but TA312 went off. Hey, so I'm gonna keep it PG.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who you rocking with? Family Grill or Debbie Allen?
Hey, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Pam Grier because she was smart. You know, what I'm saying because she was intelligent. You know, because she was for the people, and yeah, I like how she represented for the people. Yeah, I like her, man. So
Okay.
Pam.
All right, that's some bullshit, but all right, okay, all right, I got you, but I understand why. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Get it. Okay, 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 okay,
Oh
okay.
man.
If
All
you
right.
say so.
Ando Calorisian. Family Grill, Debbie Allen
Well,
from the 70s.
somebody just pulled up in my driveway. Hold on, the camera. I think I'm good for a few more seconds. Let me tell you something, man. Pam had a big heart. You know what I'm saying? She did a lot. She did a lot for the people. She was part of the civil rights movement, and not just she worked with Jim Brown and a lot of other prominent folks. Man, man, you can't take nothing away from Pam, bro. Let me tell you something. Can't take nothing away from Pam. She's an icon. Debbie Allen. Norm Nixon, who's from my neighborhood in Unionville, Georgia, he ended up marrying Debbie Allen. And I had the opportunity and pleasure of seeing her in person in a Kroger in Macon, Georgia, bro. And let me just tell you something. The camera absolutely does her absolutely no justice because I couldn't even talk. She had these long, long eyelashes, man. That was just a natural. It was just flickering. Her skin was impeccable. She had this little cute little mole, and
Sir,
she
were you
was just so
stern?
sweet. And yeah, and I just had questions. I just had questions, that I wanted, but I formed the words to ask the questions. I let my older brother at the time. He was like, "Oh, it's so good to meet you. We watch your show. Norm." But she was so welcoming, dude. I'm gonna have to go with Mrs. Allen, Mrs. Debbie Allen, that is. But Pam, I appreciate everything she did for society.
Brown sugar.
Bro, that's a hard one, Tim. Bro, that's almost impossible. But
You
yeah,
know, it wouldn't be no fun if it wasn't difficult. It would just wouldn't be no fun. But I'm gonna tell you right now,
But
dog.
did y'all watch Fame?
Yes, sir.
Well, I watch Fame.
Faithful.
But this is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about Cop Brown. I'm thinking about Brown Sugar.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about Pulp. Not Pulp. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Was it Pulp Fiction? Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Um.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Boy, hey, I know what direct. Hey, I know what you.
Shaft.
Yeah, I know where you're traveling. I know which way you're traveling. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Hammer Good now. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go Hammer Good.
you on MSR Pampa Pampa G.
Yeah. I'm
I know you.
Hammer Good. Cause
That part.
if you was born at the time we was born, that was like, that was it right there, dog. If you try to go from a
Did you
number,
say Jet Magazine? I'm sorry.
Jet, everything, all that right there, dog. All that. American Bandstand, Soul Train, all that. You know what I'm saying? If you try to get to a number 10, dog, that's I'm okay. In their prime, fellas. Before we get in their prime, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to us at BaldHead Reason. Again, man, hit that like and subscribe, man. Check us out on BaldHead Reason, man. Go ahead and hit that thing, man. If you got family over, man, tell them they can't even come through the door, man, until you click that subscribe on YouTube and subscribe to BaldHead Reason. We ain't even gonna let you in the house until you do that, dog. You can click us on Spotify or YouTube. It just ain't no damn excuse, damn it. Get up on that thing. Check us out. New episodes every Monday. BaldHead Reason, we coming at you. In their prime, fellas. Gilbert Arenas or John Wall? Okay, I'm gonna start it off with you. Watch Dog.
Woo, watch out.
I appreciate you
I'm
going
switching up tonight. See, I normally start with Ando, but I'm switching up tonight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a little break. I'm gonna need a little time to think about
Hey,
this.
I appreciate you start. So let me go and say who I want because the damn news just popped up. I'm sorry, subscribers, but the news just popped up and said what the Supreme Court just did and threw me off. But you know, Lord have mercy. What in the world? But whew, Jesus. Here we go. Hey man, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with my man, brother. God, dog, they done pissed me off. Man, they done threw me off, brother. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, subscribe. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go and go to old Gilbert, even though he got into some trouble. I'm gonna go with old Gilbert Arenas, man. But oh Lord have mercy. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about when y'all see that when it pop up on your news feed where they just gave
Check it in a second.
yeah, where they gave somebody carte blanche to just go ahead and fire some people.
Well, while you making your commentary, I'm going to pull it up right now. Hold on. Let me grab my
yeah, so I'm
tab.
gonna go with Gilbert, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Gilbert because they threw me off what I really wanted to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Gilbert Arenas, man. You know, even though he got into some trouble, the guy was vicious. He was great, in my opinion. He, you know, even though he had the same kind of stats and total points that John Wall had with that, you know, John Wall eclipsed him by a little bit, about 900 some odd points or something like that. I think the number was. But they both, you look, both played the same amount of equal seasons in the league. That was 11, I think 11 seasons. Was it 11? Let me make sure I don't say that right. Yeah, both of them played 11 seasons in 11 seasons, but I'm gonna edge out and still go with John Wall just by sheer fact of the type of player he was and his tenacity for the game. Even though he had some issues, but man, they threw me off for that. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Man, I'm gonna go with Gilbert, man.
Just saw what
I
you're
don't know
talking
what
about.
else to say right now. They threw me off, bro.
We're gonna get that one off the dome. I just saw what you're talking about, bro.
You saw it, man. Oh.
I did. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Endo. Okay.
Oh man, what happened? What happened?
So we going with Gilbert or John Wall, bro?
Mhm.
Well, let me just start by saying, you shouldn't pull a gun on family, man. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't. You shouldn't pull your guns on family. You in the heat of the moment, man. Use your words. Use your words. Use your words, people. That's a lesson to everybody. Use your word. Gilbert was good. And it's but in their prime, give me John Wall, man, because that's a game right there that in any era.
My bad. Didn't John Wall
Man.
snap his leg or something in the game?
Yeah, he snapped. Yeah, he broke a leg, a knee, all kinds of stuff, bro. If it weren't for injuries, that man was the fastest man on the court all the time. Um, you know, he could just take you to the hole, man. He didn't matter who was guarding him. He was developing that jump shot. John Wall was just, dude, in his prime, he was just unstoppable. You could put some D on Gilbert, then he gonna pull a gun on you, something like that. But
Well, you got to still remember Gilbert did have, well, he had 3 opportunities where he put up a 50-point plus game, and John only did it once.
that's okay. But but John
But
was.
you are right. You are right. Facts are facts. Yeah. Gilbert would put all the strap on you. He got it over under the bench, strapped to the seat.
Yeah, right.
And John he's gonna make the whole team better. Opposed to, Gilbert, more of a shooting guard.
True.
John, you got to account for him.
You said shooting?
I said Gilbert Arenas.
No, you said shooting guard. I was just making sure you weren't talking about Gilbert with his shooting prowess.
Oh, okay,
he liked to pull out guns.
He was literally a shooting guard. He was literally, and figuratively.
Yeah,
a shooting guard.
Yeah.
But John Wall, I got to go with John Wall, man. I see him commentating now, bro, on the NBA channel, and I'm impressed. You can tell the man has done his homework, and he's well studied when he's up there, in the broadcast booth. So mad respect for the man when he played. Career cut short, due to injuries, but you couldn't stop that dude, man, when in his prime. You couldn't stop. He was tough.
We had some good battles with him with the Hawks too, man. And the Wizards. The Wizards also had a nice little rivalry going on now. Yeah, that's right. Over one, John Wall or Gilbert Arenas?
Man, let me tell you, man, I had the opportunity to call. It was an AAU tournament in Nike AAU tournament. John Wall, his cousin, kid was very talented, man, but he was a hothead, man. Of going back to Gilbert Arenas, you know, my thing was the best ability is availability. And Gilbert Arenas, his first 4 or 5 years, I think it was, he played. But after that, he kind of fell off, man, and his availability wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He barely played in a lot of games, especially when he was with the Wizards. But I'm gonna tell you that John Wall was straight baller, man. They played pretty much the same amount of seasons, but John Wall played more games than he played as far as Gilbert Arenas. Um, Gilbert Arenas, man, he great shooter. I mean, brother could light it up, man. Agent Zero, that's what they call him, Agent Zero.
Yep. Yep.
And well, my thing is, man, if we going for in their prime, I'm gonna go with John Wall, man, because John Wall was actually available, and brother can ball, man. He can straight up ball, man, and the only thing that hurt Gilbert Arenas, man, is his availability. He wasn't. He missed a lot of games, man. So I got
Okay. Left. John Wall, Gilbert Arenas.
Man, y'all know how we all agree. I think we all agree that Grant Hill is somebody that, had he been not injured and, played more games, his name would be much bigger than it is right
Been
now.
top 5
But,
all time, real talk.
Yeah, I think every real true sports fan, man, will agree with that.
He's
But
bad man.
I look at John Wall the same way, but not just for injuries. I look at the fact that he was playing on some teams, man, that really didn't have nothing to play for. When he was playing for the Wizards, man, they pretty much were a garbage team. They didn't have a whole lot to play for. And so his name, I don't think like the average basketball fan, I don't think they know how good that guy was. If nobody was turning in, nobody wasn't checking for the Wizards. I wasn't trying to hurry up and get to the house, dog, to turn the Wizards on. But I knew how much of a baller John Wall was. And so just like I think Ando might have said it, man, that guy, you can't stop him. I mean, he was the quickest person on the court, no matter who they were playing. No matter who was in the game, that guy was the quickest person on the court. You know what I'm saying? And if he made his mind up, he wanted to get to the basket, he was getting to the basket. Outside jumper was wet. He had a total game. And he was athletic as hell. I've seen this dude raise up on people, man, in the lane, much bigger than him and throw that thing down.
6'3". At 6'3", yeah.
Yeah. So I ain't knocking Gilbert Arenas, man, but I think John Wall, we talking about overall, I think had he been playing somewhere else and then, had a couple of injuries that had him out for a while, I think you can look at him have the same conversation that we have about Grant Hill. Kind of. For me, Grant Hill, that's the ultimate, could have been. I think John Wall is right there behind him when it comes to that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with John Wall, but I'm gonna talk some stuff about Gilbert Arenas first. So Gilbert Arenas is actually a better scorer. We all know that, a better scorer, because Gilbert Arenas could get you 20. He averaged 29 in one season. You know what I'm saying? Probably could have won a scoring title, 25, 28. I mean, because he was a prolific scorer and could play. He could hoop. You know what I'm saying? He could get you buckets. But John Wall was actually an inch shorter than Gilbert Arenas. I know it don't look like that, but Gilbert Arenas was listed at 6'4". John Wall was listed at 6'3". But John Wall looked like a big guard. He looked like a Russell Westbrook style guard, like at 6'5" or something, because he played that big, because he was an excellent rebounder, and he was all NBA defensive, all NBA defensive team too, and the speed and the 10 assists and all that. He just had the complete package, man. And injuries derailed his career, like you guys said before. But I mean, I would pick John Wall unanimously. He was just a bad man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that injuries took a toll on him. Who knows? Like you said, he probably could have been one of those guards, man, that could have been generational, transcendent, like on the Grant Hill plane there. But so it's John Wall, my pick. All right, so off the dome, fellas, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Our last segment's called Off the Dome, man. Again, I keep plugging it, man, because I'm gonna keep on plugging it. Damn it! Like and subscribe at BaldHeaded Reason on YouTube or on Spotify, man. Go ahead and check us out. We
And
appreciate
come.
them comments. We appreciate them comments we've been getting. We appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to see. We want to see that them comments and the interaction, man. And we want to hear from y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So tap in, man. Check us out, man. Hit us up at baldheadreason@gmail.com or drop them comments on our YouTube page, on the broadcast, or on Spotify, man. Let us know what you're talking about. All right. All right. Off the dome, fellas, we're gonna get up out of here. Ando, we're gonna start it off with you, dog. Off the dome, who or what are you putting on blast this week?
I'm gonna keep it quick. I'm gonna keep it simple, man, because we can go into this forever, and we're probably gonna be doing this, for a while. But OPSEC, man, Operation Security, OPSEC. I'm putting the goddamn Secretary of Defense on blast, and everybody else, all these DEI, real DEI hires that
Shots fired.
that our president put in place. When you texting, war plans and all this type of stuff through text message, you're not going into a secure room, having these conversations. These guys travel with computers and cell phones that are encrypted so that they can just communicate with one another, so the enemy doesn't know what the hell we have going on. But, we just decided we're going to go use an app called Signal. I bet once you do some more research into it, you're going to find out that one of their friends or somebody, is the owner of Signal, and, they put them into that, and that's why they're using it. But already, Germany and the UK have already found these guys' personal email addresses and phone numbers and contacts because they were using this so-called secure app. So we talked about Hillary using a private server and had some classified documents that went through that server. How about some top secret information?
Well, it sounds like a hit dog gonna holler right now. Hit dog about to holler, baby.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Secretary of Defense that they fired, who was the most qualified Secretary of Defense in the history of this country.
30% plus year
probably
career
any
straight
country.
active duty. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Probably any country. But
He's woke.
You replace him with the with the battalion XO of a 200 man
on the weekend. On the weekend.
Exactly.
On the weekend.
But he's smart though.
Once a month.
He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
Hey, you replace
he is totally
guy that had a weekend job.
He's totally the guy. Totally the guy.
Yeah,
well, he understands. He understands the pulse of. He understands the pulse.
I don't care what side you on. I don't care what side you on, or how you vote, independent, Republican, Democrat. But if you ever served in the United States Armed Forces, that's an embarrassment.
For sure.
Because we've locked up soldiers. We've court-martialed soldiers
for less.
Yeah.
When they had
to do that job,
a TS clearance or whatever, they had a clearance and information. They put it over an unsecure network, right?
Yes.
And now we have the guy who's supposed to be the example of that, and you put all these soldiers' lives at risk. And who else? And what else? How many other times have they, in the 60, 75 days they've been there, been exchanging top secret information? Now it's available to anybody. I don't know what's going to come out in these next few days about what these guys have been sharing on this app that they thought was secure. And it's embarrassing. But, you watch conservative news and it's like, oh, well, it was just a blunder. They're making a big deal out of it like it's a scam. And everybody, all these people that are just, brainwashed, I mean, are going to believe that and think that this isn't a big thing. It's an absolutely big thing.
It is a big thing.
Mr. Loose Lips, sink ships, all these campaigns and stuff they put around soldiers. And I mean, so that's what I'm putting on blast, bro. That lasted longer than I wanted to because this won't be the first time that this is revisited. I guarantee you this, because you got a lot of unqualified and incompetent people. And I don't care how much you try to put lipstick on a pig. This is an example right here. I mean, he should resign. He should not be in. We already knew he was unqualified in the beginning, and all those guys that were replacements. But if you had any real true integrity, then yeah, step aside, bro. Step aside.
You're
you're endangering not just American soldiers and airmen and sailors' lives. You're endangering
Americans.
Yep.
Americans.
America.
Big facts. Big facts.
They
Big
looking.
facts.
They
Big
looking.
facts. I'm gonna go right to you, Lev. Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna put on blast. I'm gonna put on blast old Stephen A. and LeBron, man. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it light. Hey, them guys need to cut it out, man. This the never ending back and forth, between the two of them, man. I ain't the biggest Stephen A. fan. I watch First Take. I'll always watch First Take, man. It's an entertaining show, and I know the man's got a job to do, and I think he did just that. And LeBron, I have, your son is in the league, man. So he's open for criticism just like everybody else. He's open for criticism. So, but I ain't even choosing a side. I just want them to cut it out, man. They looking real crazy out there.
They looking crazy, man.
Yeah, both of them, both of them. And LeBron, his whole career, one of the things that people always talk, speak real well about him for is that he's avoided all these controversies, since he's been in the league. No trouble, great family man, entrepreneur, all the type of stuff. Don't end your career like this, dog. With your, the biggest story out there now ain't about whether the Lakers can win a championship, nothing like that. It's about, you coming at Stephen A. And then Stephen A. old crazy stuff talking about he would have swung on him,
And got his ass beat because
dude,
you come on, man.
Hey, that
Stop.
dude stayed about 2 whatever year, man. I don't know what he is now. But come on, dog. You wasn't gonna swing back. You would have sat back down in that first row like everybody else would.
Yeah, you ain't finna swing on no LeBron. Stop that.
But I just wish they cut it out, man, because it ain't going nowhere. And neither one of them gonna change their mind. It ain't gonna go nowhere. So just let it ride. Y'all just go your separate ways. Let that man cover you like he, do his job and talk about Bronny or whatever. But just, ain't no need to be trying to comment back and forth, man. Just let it die.
I mean, I get it. That's his kid. I mean, I get it. But at the same time, you make a good point, though. Obi-Wan?
Man, let me tell you. Hey, thing I want to put on blast is the new DEI that just came up on the net. All right, we talked about the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. Well, guess who just got hired? Philip Hegseth, the brother of Pete Hegseth.
How about that?
This fool is the new senior advisor for the Department of Homeland Security.
Get up out of here.
And guess what his qualifications are? He's a podcaster. So we talk about DEI hires, but we just had, just going off of what you said about the Signal scandal, whiskey leak. That's what they call it, whiskey leak.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got this clown, his brother. You know what I'm saying? So this circus is bigger and bigger, man. Now you got all these fucking clowns coming out the goddamn Volkswagen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, what the hell is going on? So he's the new senior advisor for the Department of Homeland Security.
Zero.
You know what I'm saying? Let that shit sink in for a little
bit. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
With zero qualifications. Zero. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? All these people talking about DEI hire, all of them say, shut the hell up. Shut your ass up, because this dude this dude ain't qualified for shit. But he's the new senior advisor of the Department of Homeland Security. And we just stirring the pot now, man. It's getting worse and worse, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we gonna do? Just like Ando said, man, we got rid of the most qualified, you know what I'm saying, Secretary of Defense ever. This dude, you know what I'm saying, we talk about woke. You getting rid of all the woke generals. No, you getting rid of all the black generals. Just say it. Say it with your damn chest.
Just put it what it is. Just say it what it is.
Say it with your chest, bro. Just say it with your chest. You getting rid of all the black generals, so you can paint this picture of, you know what I'm saying, we got all these, our people.
White.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're scared of a browning of America. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm putting on blast. The new DEI hire.
Yep.
Okay. Watchdog. I know you've been waiting to unveil that breaking news. Break it off to him, dog.
Hey,
Go ahead and give it to him.
hey, so, man, let me see if I can find it right now because boy, y'all got me with that one, man. The breaking news with a dude. What the heck did he just do? Hold on, brother. I'm trying to. Hey, where the heck did it go? You know what? It don't even want to pop up for me now. But
Tell about it,
Tangerine
though.
guy just did something that don't even make no damn sense. He just I can't even find it now. It don't want to show me. I'm glad it don't because it disrupted my doggone flow. But fellas, I gotta agree with everything y'all just stated. I gotta double down on it and say it again because for some they don't want to say it, and I'm gonna be that one that's gonna tell you yes, we got problems. The folk that thought the DI hires was us, of our melatonin and skin color, it wasn't us. The facts are being shown to you and thrown in your face right now who are the true DEI hires.
It don't
And
matter.
unfortunately for you, and now in the FAO community that's now finding out, right? They don't understand that this was your fault. And now it's kind of bite you in the butt, starting to bite you in the rear end, it's starting to show you that, hey, look, I done messed up and I don't need to apologize. Don't apologize to me, apologize to yourself. Go look yourself in the mirror and tell you, just look in the mirror and tell you were stupid. Because somebody was trying to tell you, and I ain't gonna say the name, because I don't need to say the name, because you know where she's from. She's from California. She was trying to tell you, people were trying to tell you when they were showing you this 2025 agenda, and you was not paying no attention, talking about that ain't true. He said he ain't got nothing to do with it. And now all of a sudden it's him to slap you in the face and slapping your parents in the face and slapping your grandparents in the face. But yet it's still somebody is getting paid $8 million a day. But we worrying about $65 a day. That's a problem. Now we sitting here looking at people getting hired that have no qualifications for the positions that they getting hired for. We got the position, we got people, us that are sitting on this panel right now. If we would have violated and did anything like that, because that documentation that we signed by our S2 security officer told us that if we mess around and release any documentation via any form of media communication, we were going to be in violation of this particular act, and we were going to Fort Leavenworth jail.
Done.
Without any communication with family whatsoever. So for everybody that's sitting there supporting that foolishness, you can go get a double and tell yourself, I'm sorry for the ones that don't feel some kind of way about it, but you caused this. And now we are out here putting people's families and soldiers and airmen, sailors, Coast Guard, I'm going to say them too. What's that other one that just came about?
Marine.
No, the other one. Not Marines, the one, the new one.
The Guardian.
Space Force.
Guardian.
They want all them. We putting all them in jeopardy because we out here just releasing stuff over networks that you think are secure that ain't been vetted. You know why it ain't been vetted? Because we decided that, hey, we don't need to vet these folk anymore that I selected because they good. They good people. Man, what is good? I don't even understand what good means. Everybody need to be vetted because if I had to be vetted, you need to be vetted. And I was already been vetted when I joined. So I'm still in with years of service and I'm still being vetted and I'm currently active duty. I was currently active duty. So if you ain't never been active duty because your plantar fasciitis or whatever you called your feet problem was, you can't tell me nothing about vetting somebody and saying that they are good for this country. They're not good for this country. They're good for your bottom line. Huh? They were good for your bottom line so you can get money and ensure that the top 10%, or in this case, 5% are ensuring that they bottom line is still good. So we're at a point right now in America that the rest of us with that high-speed melanin in our skin color, we get to sit back and watch you wail and complain and ride and march and talk about, can y'all join us? You want us to join you for what? We need to sit back and watch. Let's see what you're going to do. Step out there and do your thing. Let's see. And then once it gets to a point where they need a little help, let's go and help them out. That's when we're going to come out. But right now, we need you to step out there for 300-some years.
Push back and let you do it. That's right.
Let's see what you're going to do. That's so now right. you feeling the heat now. So, I'm gonna go, so that's what I'm putting out there. I support you, fellas.
I'm going a little different route, fellas. I'm gonna go a little different route. And boy, this probably gonna make some people mad, but I don't care. Okay. So I'm putting on blast, man. I know it's gonna make some folks mad, but I don't care. I am who I am. I gotta say what I gotta say. I'm putting on blast the black church. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So Marvin Sapp got up there and held these people hostage, basically. $1,000 per
Ooh, huh?
person that is
Boy,
what he
hey man,
wanted.
I would have knocked somebody out that got no in front. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean because that usher would have been in to stop me. Man, you don't get out of my
So
way for you get DDT. Boy, you ever hell
so so
spell what the
so
rock is cooking?
so $1,000 a person and all the people online. He told the ushers to lock the doors and don't let these people exit the church because he wanted $1,000 per person.
People's
Okay,
elbow.
so let me tell you. So let me tell you where I'm at. Okay, y'all can judge me. I don't care. You can think what you want. Okay, I'm through with the church, dog. I've been through with the church for a little while, dog. Okay, me and my relationship with God gonna be me and God, dog. Okay, and it ain't this isolated incident that got me there. It's the foolishness that I've been seeing over the last few years. I'm just gonna pray and hope God, man, can forgive me for whatever I did wrong, and hope that I can make it. But I'm through with these churches, dog. I'm through with these churches because all they care about is making money and taking money from people, and they take in money every Sunday and all that. But out of all this, and you can go to any black church across the country, man. Out of all the money you take in every Sunday, I haven't seen not one time have they. You got people in there that's getting evicted. You got people that's behind on their rent. You got people that's got kids starving. You got people that got bills to be paid. You got people that got car notes and all that. Now, one time, had the church come in and say, hey, come to me with whatever you need, and we're going to take care of you because you've been a faithful member of our congregation. We don't own no banks. We don't own no schools. We don't own none of that shit. But you paying money every Sunday for this same stuff to get up there and tell you some stuff that you can go into the Bible and read for yourself if you so choose to do so. Okay. I'm getting sick of this shit. Okay. So uh this is my opinion and this is not fact. This is my opinion. So people gonna get mad about it, but I don't care. It's just my opinion. It's not fact. Okay, just my opinion.
I think
Church,
that's where you got to be real selective, man, and where you going in church because
where you going?
you
Where you
got to
going?
yeah. Because I will say, the scenario you just talked about. I know our church does that. Like they do go out and help people that are in
And
need.
I like that.
It's silent. It ain't publicized or nothing like that. But I know that it happens. But you're right. A lot of them don't. A
A,
lot of them
a
don't.
lot of them don't. A lot
Yeah,
of them
Hey,
don't. You
you
know.
yeah.
know,
So
I'm,
I gotta add some on to that,
and
watchdog.
that's why I said in the beginning, this is not a shot at everybody. It's just my opinion because
No,
there are some people out there that's doing the deed.
no,
But I'm
boy,
talking
Wonder,
about
you good. You
overall.
good, man. Bruh.
I'm just talking about
I, I,
overall. You
right.
know,
I'm almost about to add, did you have my phone tap?
I mean, I would just what I would like to see
No.
is this.
Hey, when I say what I'm gonna say, you gonna think that you have a phone tap. Cause
When
so who, bruh? So me and the missus run the media ministry at my church, right? So last Thursday to be exact, right? My pastor went to preach at another church, right? And he wanted the musician or the choir to come, to support, because normally that's what would happen. They would go support the pastor. If he's preaching at another church, you gonna go support your pastor so that he ain't got to show up just him and the other church looking like, man, your congregation didn't come support you. So, and we're a small church, right? I mean, small, brother. The church is 100 some years old. It's a small church, right? But what bothered me about that was you as a musician say you didn't know about it. So you decided to have a choir rehearsal on the same day that the pastor was going to preach somewhere. But yet it's still at that choir rehearsal, you want to talk about the music, the media ministry that's running the sound system. Guess who that is? Me and my wife. We've been running that for over 6 years alone, buying stuff, adding stuff to the church, the music ministry, etc. Right? Getting the individual to come in and that does this for a living. That's his daily 365-day year business to help us and get the church where it needs to be so they can reach more parishioners, etc. Right? But you got the audacity to throw this out there, and I tell you what we need to do, and you complaining about, well, my sound ain't right, and my this ain't right. I don't care about your sound. Your sound is one aspect of what we back here broadcasting. We broadcasting it called social media. We broadcasting this. Your sound is one aspect. Now, when y'all decided to put these new speakers in here, and I told you, and you was in this group chat about the guy was coming out on this day. You could have came out on that day to get your keyboards right and set right, and not rely on me because that's not my daily job. That's not my 9 to 5. That's not my flex time job. My job is paying me for where I work at Monday through Friday. This job right here, this thing I'm doing here for the sanctuary is not paying me. But if I was being paid as a media ministry guy, that's money for all these events. I'm not charging you nothing, bro. So I understand where you're coming from, Tim, with that, because if I was to bring the missus in on a cameo right now, she'd tell you, boy, my meter, if we look at a meter scale from the minimum to get to that red line, boy, I'm at the red line right now.
I mean, well, the thing is that it's like, and I'm not speaking to all those people out there that's trying to do the
No, I
right thing.
understand. I get
That's not my point. I'm talking
no, I'm
about
with you.
as a whole. Like the stigma is like you get on there and you represent yourself as a mass media church, mega church online that have a bunch of parishioners.
I
You
ain't
know
gonna
what I'm
say his
saying?
name, but MS. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you get on there and you do that, but what they don't understand the danger in doing that is that when you do that, you represent more than just the people you got in your building. You
Right.
represent all of us. You represent the stigma. You represent the personality of the black church that's out here. You
You done
speaking
put
for
a
all of
spot
us,
on
and you
all of us about
that's
what
it.
you
You
just did.
speaking for the black church for everybody that's out there trying to, even the people that's trying to do the right thing. You're taking your platform and you abusing it because you're using it to your advantage, and I don't
Yes.
like that.
Yeah,
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't like that because now it puts a black
It puts
guy
a
on.
stain on everybody else because they group us all into one.
It does, and it's unfair, and it's unfair. You know, for people like me, I've never been a real religious guy, religious guy. I think all of you on this panel know that about me. I've never been a very religious guy. Period, ever. You know what I'm saying? But the little things that I do see, somebody like me that's already skeptical anyway. I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, these dudes are all about making money. They all about making money. And that's all I'm seeing. They all about making money right now and scamming people and all that. And I'm telling you right now, man, I'm staying far away from that because it looked cultish to me. It looked like a cult to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just have no desire to be around any of that, because of that. You know what I mean?
And
And
that's why people got to be real selective, man. You just got to figure out, and that, to each his own. Everybody do what you want to do, but I just
yeah,
think that's one of them things where we moved around a lot, PCS, a lot of different places, man,
yeah.
and we always took the time to go and try out a few places,
And
just
see what's up.
what you're getting into. Don't just go
Take
somewhere because
full test drive, baby. Take a full test drive. See what we're
this is a
dealing with.
popular spot, and everybody got to go to this one right here. That's never been the thing, man. We always tested them out, and then end up at the one that we think is the best one. That's doing the opposite of what you're saying right now. Because some of
Exactly.
them,
Yeah.
but a
Yeah,
lot
and
of them
I,
Exactly.
don't.
and like I said, and I got my own beliefs about everything, and my
Right.
and full disclosure, I got my disbeliefs about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff just don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But I won't get into my own personal take on all that. But I'm just saying, when I look at that and I see somebody like that that's being that irresponsible for the amount of people that you got following you and the platform you got to be that irresponsible and reckless and selfish to the point that when you're gonna sit in there and ask people to give you $1,000 per resident in there, not taking in consideration what any of them people going through, you just got a set number that you want to raise $40,000 that night. I think that shit is irresponsible. Okay. And you don't deserve to have a platform like that and be doing that to people. That's just me. That's just my thing. So I'm putting him on blast. And for all other people that sit out there and exploit people's religious beliefs and their faith for your own benefit, I think you're the worst of the worst kind of people. Okay, that's what I think. That's my belief. I think you are the worst of the worst, and you know what I'm saying. And for you to sit there and try to do that to people and take advantage of them it's a shame. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that. This is BaldHead Reading, fellas. This is episode 30. BaldHead Reading. Follow us at BaldHead Reading on YouTube and Spotify. We thank you guys for tapping in with us, man. We new episodes every Monday. We thank y'all for tapping in. We appreciate all the comments. Thank you for all the love. We look forward to seeing y'all. We got some big things coming down the pipe. We got surprises for y'all coming up here in the next 2 weeks or whatnot. Stay tuned, and we'll see y'all. Be safe. And take care of each other out there, man. It's hard out here. All right? Y'all be safe.
Deuces.
Time.
Peace.